There we go. Alrighty, tighty. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna give some time. I'm gonna put it in my Discord as well. Ah! Oh no! My bracelet broke. Oh no. You hang on there. Get this sorted out real quick. Almost got it. There we go. Fixed. This used to be silver. It is since all rubbed off. But it used to be silver. Alrighty. Well, gonna get this show under the road here. Welcome in. My name is SoTeeko. And if you're new here, I have been writing a Star Wars book now for about a year. And we are done with the first chapter. We are done with the first chapter. We're 41 pages deep. And this is so awesome. And I'm so excited. This is going to be sick. As far as the book goes, it won't take another, like a chapter is not going to take me a year. But I plan to be done with the book in a year's time. So be sure to follow along. This is going to be a really audio intensive stream. There will be no visuals or anything. Just some lo-fi and me reading the book. So we're gonna go as long as we can here. But yeah, chapter 1 is complete, 41 pages deep. We're gonna have some fun with it. So this is Star Wars, The Shattered Apprentice, chapter 1. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Today was the day. From what seemed like an endless amount of rotations around the suns, it was finally the day. For most families on most other planets, turning 10 years old might be just another celebration as usual, but not for the Kaiso family on Tatooine. Because Nathan Kaiso knew that today was the day that he got to stop working at his parents' cantina in Mos Eisley and start seeking out an apprenticeship for his dream profession as a mechanic. Ever since he could pick up a Harris wrench, Nathan loved to fix and build things from seemingly nothing into full-fledged dispenser units used in his parents' cantina to help them pour drinks more efficiently. Because of his hard work at their establishment and his dedication in school, it was an easy decision for Nathan's parents to reward him on this special day. As the twin suns of Tatooine rose beyond the horizon to paint a majestic orange and purple gradient across the sky, so too did young Nathan. Jumping out of his bed in excitement, he raced down the sandstone stairs of the family's middle-class home. The house rests in the outskirts of the small town of Mos Eisley and is about 30 minutes from Mos Espa across the Zelric Draw. He briefly sat down to pour himself a cup of blue milk that has a distinct smoothness to its liquid base and eloquent notes of both sour and sweet that gives Nathan a light rolling of tingles down the back of his neck as each flavor passes on to the next one. Not hesitant to chug it all down in one fell gulp, Nathan quickly put the cup down and wiped his lips off with the long sleeve of his beige-colored work shirt that he frequently would wear on days that he would be working in the workshop. "Please be a droid. Please be a droid," Nathan whispered to himself as he anxiously sat at the family's dining table. Even for a young child, Nathan understood that his family was not exactly rich or well off in the slightest, but he could hold on to an ounce of hope better than anybody. For the longest time, Nathan had been dropping his parents subtle hints and notions about how helpful a droid would be, not only for his education, but also to aid in fitting in with his classmates. Almost all of Nathan's friends came from relatively wealthier families, which was always a source of banter among their small but strong friend group. There were 4 of them altogether, and it was always Nathan who was getting the brunt of the jokes because his family was not as well off as the others. Because even though the Kaisos were humbly part of the regular folk middle class on Tatooine, Nathan had still been traveling almost 15 minutes each way on his 74Z speeder bike to get to a better school than his local school in Mos Eisley. His parents had been completely dedicated to offering their lone offspring the opportunity at a better life than the ones that they were born into. Nathan's father, Johan, was an extremely hardworking man who developed his unrelenting work ethic as just a child when his parents sold him and his brothers into slavery on Tatooine. It just so happened that the owner Johan was sold to was the head of the house that Nathan's mother, Carissa, had been a housekeeper since she was 12 years old. She had been working there with her younger sisters along with their mother. As time passed on, their lives progressed and the two were able to form a bond that eventually blossomed into a secret relationship. And their relationship became solidified on Johan's 18th birthday, when he was able to buy his freedom and run away with his soulmate to a new life in Mos Eisley. For as much as their own love saved each other's lives at certain points, it also beams with overwhelming pride whenever either parent speaks about their child Nathan. But there was one quality Nathan possessed that neither parent themselves carried or would dare speak about to anybody. For the safety of their child, his optimal well-being, and his future solely depended upon the secret that they hold. Should it get out, it is relatively unpredictable what would happen to their one and only offspring that in it of itself was a miracle in the first place. They couldn't explain it. After seemingly years of unsuccessfully trying, they had nearly all but given up hope to be granted the opportunity to become natural parents. Johan and Carissa merely accepted that their supposed fate by acknowledging that all is meant to be will be, and all is not shall not. This is the only definition of the matter that they could come up with, that both left the door open for hope, but also a soft landing should the likelihood of Carissa bearing Johan's child never come to fruition. As they both came from big families with multiple siblings, each of them were determined to create a family of their very own. All right. I think that's a good place to... I don't want to spoil too much, man. I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. But that's the first 3 pages. I would even say maybe 2.5 pages. I don't want to spoil too much because there's a lot that comes after that. But the first 2.5 pages, I'm just saying, should be pretty sick. Should be pretty dope. I hope you guys enjoy the book, man. If you guys are interested, you can check out on Twitter. I've posted a few links in the community tab. I posted a link. This is a link that'll take you to a Patreon, and that's how you would pre-order the book. On Patreon, if you do 5 months at $5, you get access to a physical copy of the book, and everyone who contributes on Patreon will also get the audiobook for free. All of it is for free. You're just supporting me to get the book for free, because I don't have a partnership or any sort of connection to Lucasfilm. So this is merely a fan fiction, and I'm making no money on it. It is unmonetized. If you'd like to support, you can check out the Patreon. Appreciate you all. Alrighty, and if you're in the YouTube stream, we're going to end the YouTube stream here, and then I'm going to start a Twitch stream in about 15 minutes. And we're going to play some games. Have a good night. So, appreciate y'all for coming through the YouTube stream. We'll see you on Twitch in like 15 minutes, 7:30 Pacific, and we'll be live there.